Hello! Today I actually ended up getting a lot of free magazines and calendars from this woman, and I don't even know what she all included in these bags, but I thought we could kind of look through them together. My goal for today is I want to work on a very almost psychedelic kind of an image. I've made a couple and my niece had asked me to make one for her. So I just was thinking I would make one more. That way I have a couple of options for her to pick through. And yeah, so I don't really know what I'm going to be looking for. I know she wanted it to be rather large, like probably about this size. The ones I've made are of varying sizes, so I'm not really sure. I think it will just depend on which one she likes the best. But I don't think I will go with this because I think these are going to be, from what I see, they're going to be scenic. They look pretty scenic to me, which are great for backgrounds, like super great for backgrounds. The only thing is with words, when there's quotes, you have to kind of cut off the quote or hide the quote. Okay, so let's just kind of have a brief look at what is all in this bag. Ooh, that owl's kind of cool looking. You know what? I think since I have kind of a specific idea of what I want to go with, because I really like some of these animal images, like this bear. I instantly thought of this bear in a galaxy, swimming in a galaxy, but also this elk could look really cool in a galaxy. So I was thinking, if I want to pursue that, let's just put these freebies off to the side for a moment and look through what I have for space and galaxy and stuff like that to see if we can find something right off the bat that matches kind of the direction we want to go. See, if I do something like this, I just think it's too on the nose. Do you see what I'm saying? Let's see. See, where would I hide his butt? Like I could hide it in this cloud. However, then his whole body is over here and he'll probably fall off the frame. This one, I guess I could tuck his butt behind here and he'd be lying this way. His antlers here. But then what are we doing? So that one at least fits. This one, I really like the idea of using this one because I can use this pillar of clouds or whatever this is to hide. But if I put him in here, this is gonna cover up this beautiful purple star. I guess I could cover his butt behind here and then he'd be over top. But I also have to consider what is he sitting in? Right? Okay. Well, let's just see what else. I really want to see that bear image. Him. Okay. So this is good. It gives me an idea of also his size. So I don't think he'll work for something like this because he'll basically cover the entire thing. And I bet you, even the ones that we have that open up, like this one, I mean, he would look really cool. I also have to remember I'm cutting this part off as well. I'll have to find something to cover that. So I guess I could cut some of this out and he's sitting in that, but also yeah, He'll fill this frame up so quickly. I do like it. See, this one doesn't work because it's just gonna be him in front of, like, he's not in anything. And this one, size-wise, would work, but I really want him, like, nestled in Galaxy. I think this one is just too small. I love the colors, but we might have to play with colors with the additional things we add, because we've got some good spacey backgrounds. This one's a bit different yet, and I almost really like it. This one, I mean, this is everything I imagined when I thought of a background. This is kind of the image I thought of. So, okay, maybe I'm gonna cut him out because we need to figure out how this is all gonna translate. So we're gonna not include that bear. We just want this one. So let's go ahead and cut him out. Now he doesn't really have much to sit in. So he might look a little, oh, him too. But this way he fits in real good, but then we don't see the water, right? Okay, I'm making this decision now that I want to cut along this water line, and if we need to keep the water, we still have the water line. All right, so when we're looking at these ones, we will have to, I guess, keep the water line, or would I just cut in space somehow and have it sitting in space? Like, that does look very cool, I do have to say. And I do have some, like, asteroids or something that I could play with, moving stuff behind and in front just to give it that element. So that does actually work. And this one I don't have that opportunity. So I think even though this was what my original mind picture had come up with, I think we're gonna scrap that one. And we'll look at these two. This one does give a whole lot of interest, that's for sure. I like this one, but it isn't space. It is space, but it isn't space. Do you know what I mean? Okay, we've decided. And by we, I mean me. Okay, so we're gonna go with this one. I'm just gonna take it out of this original binding. And I guess I can cut this off. Woohoo! You guys, I'm getting excited. When you start seeing something come together, it's so exciting. I could even put this asteroid in front of him. I don't know if I will though, because I think I want him in the foreground. We'll keep him in front. Okay, love where this is going. Now, what kind of odd element can we add? Like, it would be funny to add other animals, but I don't want to add other animals. This is the only animal I want. In saying that, I also don't think I want to add any humans, because it will compete, right? That's what I feel like. So what else could we add? Could we put flowers in behind the asteroids? Because flowers are pretty cool. Growing out of the asteroids? I don't know. These little cartoon sketches were cute. We could put a cartoon sketch there and here. It's not very colorful though. We need to add color. That's what is missing right now. And then these were the other elements that I had pulled out beforehand. like a Chinese dragon. This head. And then this girl with the interesting hair. I mean, I wonder. It is kind of an interesting idea. If I could find another person a little bit smaller maybe, with interesting hair, and put their head here. Still, but then there's no color though. Both of these elements don't have a lot of color. I was hoping to bring in color. So this is a stash of images that I've been collecting over the months, just randomly working through catalogs and magazines and books and stuff. I have not looked through this pile in so long, so why don't we quickly take a peek through here. I could do a foodie element with the asteroids. I don't know how exactly, but I mean, options, right? Options. Well, these are the sets of legs that I figured. So I like these ones here and these ones here. I'm not really sure. Those ones might go down or something. I'm not in love with this idea. I'm not married to this idea, if you will. I also roughly cut out the sailboats to see what would happen with that. Don't hate it, don't love it, again. So, I don't know. What I want to do now is I want to put a pin in these ideas and see if I can find some flowers. And I want to just, you know, exercise that idea before we go ahead with something. So I'm going to look through some books, find some flowers, and we will be back. So this collage has kind of done its own thing. It's kind of gone in a direction that I wasn't foreseeing, but I think I will include the little bear in the background, in the water as well, because when I've been playing with it, he kind of almost looks out of place now. So I want to have the second one in there just so that it looks like more cohesive. Also, I am planning on putting like street signs on these two asteroids. I mean, I guess I could possibly, if I could find a really small one, I could put a small one down there too. But I think that's really funny. I'd like to put this long one on this one. And then what I want to have in the sky, so to speak, is sailboats. So I did find a handful, and there's some that I haven't cut out yet. I like the size of this one. I thought he might be good over here, but we will have to see. And then there's a couple more. These ones were just small boats that would kind of go with the vibe if I couldn't find more sailboats. But I did find a few more sailboats, so I'll put that one off to the side, and I will finally cut some of this stuff out and we can properly have a look. I haven't finished cutting out all of the sailboats yet, but I was getting started on working on this, and I wanted to start gluing a little bit, so I thought I would check in with you guys. So I think we're gonna do something like this. So I want his head a little bit behind that asteroid. Just like that. Okay, so that's cool. Now I did need to cut out some more water because the end of the image cut off here. So I have to somehow figure out a way to make this work. And I think actually that could work. Alright, well, I think that is where I'm gonna land on this one. It did not come across at all what I had set out to do, like, because it's not colorful at all. But I think there is something neat about it. I definitely love the street signs in the asteroids. That's my favorite part. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of this, and I will have to mount it on some black cardstock and then we'll be set to go. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will definitely see you in the next video. Bye!